Hi, Gayatri.
Uh,
Welcome to this DevOps and Cloud Engineer mock interview.
Thank, thank.
Let's understand a bit about yourself, and if you can introduce you, provide some details, then we get into the interview.
Yes. Hi, this is Gayatri. I have 2 years of experience in cloud and DevOps engineer. I am currently working in XYZ company. My I started my career as a DevOps engineer. Uh, my daily roles and responsibilities are starts with Scrum call. Actually, my team is agile. We work on agile process. Uh, my day starts with Scrum call. We will discuss what we did yesterday and what we are planning to do today. Do we have any impediments or blockers? And my product owner and Scrum Master daily design the Jira dashboard. We have 2 weeks of sprint. We will get 7 to 8 point of stories of work. Whatever we do on that particular day, we log it in Jira. We track our work in Jira. Um, we continue whatever we do on that particular day. We log it in Jira and we continue our day. And coming to technical stack, we use Git. I am using Git as a source code and GitLab as a CI and Kubernetes for deployment. We deploy everything in Kubernetes and infrastructure. We deploy infrastructure in AWS. We use Maven for build and SonarQube for static code analysis, and we Dockerize every application, and we create Docker images. We publish Docker images. My primary roles and responsibilities are building CI/CD pipelines, integrating multiple stages into the pipeline like unit test, static code analysis, and we publish images and we dockerize the images. We dockerize application and we create images and we push the images to ECR.
Okay.
Apart from that, I do work on infrastructure, provisioning infrastructure and in AWS by using Terraform, and I do work on AWS for configuration management tool. So
Okay. So you mentioned you follow Jira and Agile process. Can you explain what exactly you did yesterday in your company?
we create infrastructure like they give task like create a ISATO instance, create VPC like create a particular create write a YAML file for CI/CD pipeline.
All
Mostly
this you did yesterday?
yes,
Okay. So I wanted to understand how many years of experience are you saying you have?
2 years of experience.
2 years. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I wanted to understand a little bit about uh, some of the tools that I'm looking at your resume. You have mentioned GitLab. You have also
Yes,
mentioned GitHub Actions.
yes,
You have mentioned Jenkins also.
yes.
Can you give me some sort of comparison between these tools? Which one you found to be really powerful?
GitLab CI/CD and GitHub Actions both are similar, but
Mhm.
Jenkins is easy.
Okay, but what are the differences, similarities?
In Jenkins, we configure through UI, and in GitLab Actions, we write YAML files.
Hmm. That's a good difference. Anything else?
We we have to in Jenkins. We have to work with many plugins.
Hmm. Is that a good thing or bad thing?
Bad. I think it is bad.
Why is that?
Oh, I am not sure about it.
Sorry?
I am not sure about it.
Okay, no worries. You mentioned in your resume that you have integrated SonarQube in pipeline.
Yes,
Can you explain what quality gates did you enforce in your pipeline using SonarQube?
quality gates. Uh, we we set specific rules for quality gates. If the code smells are more than 50, more than fail the pipeline. If code smells are below 10, pass the pipeline. We set the rules.
What are code
Uh,
smells?
Code smells is like uh, or errors, bugs, not really error bugs, but it
Something bad.
yeah, something it
Can you explain some automation in these last few years that you have, which has really improved the the amount of time that it's taking or human error reduced? Anything you have done?
yes.
Hmm.
uh, Infrastructure by provisioning infrastructure in cloud. By using Terraform, we can reduce human errors,
Hmm.
uh, manual errors, and right CI/CD building testing, automation of building
What did you
testing.
do in? I specifically want to understand what exactly you did. I know that's how you do it, but what was your contribution in this entire?
Reducing manual errors.
Did you write Terraform code?
Yes, I read.
So, and can you explain what is data blocks or uh, data section in Terraform?
Data you fetch can't you fetch a resource from existing infrastructure. Terraform doesn't create infrastructure. That infrastructure already existing infrastructure you fetch by using data block.
Have you used it?
Yes.
Okay. Can you explain some differences between Kubernetes deployment, stateful set, and daemon set?
Okay. Kubernetes uh, stateful sets are used for stateful applications like database applications. Uh,
Mhm.
any application need persistent storage. Uh, so deployment is for it maintains replica sets. Deployment has auto healing and auto scaling property. It makes sure the desired number of replicas of application.
Mhm.
And one more you asked.
Daemon
Daemons.
set.
Daemon set is a pod. It running on the any in it present on every node. If you want to
What was the use case for using daemon set?
uh, daemon set. If you need any monitoring,
If you need, what was your use case when you use it? Because you have
daemon
mentioned
set.
it in your resume.
Oh,
No worries. Let's move on. Can you explain? Did you use GitOps in your project?
yes, I used Argo CD is a
Hmm.
GitOps tool.
Hmm. So, what was the motivation to do it? Uh, why
Argo
you
CD
selected?
Argo CD it maintains the states between the actual state and desired state, between the actual state and desired state in the Kubernetes cluster. Whenever changes in Git repository, it pulls
That is
those changes.
theoretical. That is theoretical. I understand. What was motivation? Why you selected GitOps?
GitOps. Argo CD is better than other CD tools, I think.
What is that better? Like you were facing some problem in your deployments, some issues based on which you selected.
No,
Okay. Your seniors told you, your architects told you some why.
I'm not sure about it.
Okay. Can you describe you used Helm charts as well in Kubernetes deployment?
Yes, I used.
Can you
By
explain
using
any
Helm charts,
specific?
we deploy ingress controller and controllers. We
Okay.
use, yeah, Helm repositories.
So and in any specific you used it mainly for ingress only?
Yes, and
Or
Prometheus and Grafana also. By using Helm Helm package, we can install Prometheus, Grafana.
and how do you maintain secrets in your Kubernetes across different environments?
By using secrets object.
Is that the right approach?
Oh, I don't think it is right approach. We can decode the base64 encoded secrets. We can decrypt with decode. We can easily
Mhm.
decode. It is not right way to put
So, what is the
secrets.
right way, and why didn't you suggest this to your company?
No, we use AWS Secrets Manager hash or
Okay.
HashiCorp Vault. That is the right approach
Which one
to
do you
store.
use?
AWS Secrets.
Okay. And what changes you have to bring to use them instead of the default secrets in Kubernetes?
We can restrict access to secrets, and secrets are encrypted at the rest and in transition. Uh, so
Yes, but how do you ensure your cluster understands that it has to read from secrets manager?
we have service account,
Okay.
OADC connect provider.
Hmm. Have you created Terraform modules?
Yes, I created VPC, EKS
Is it really useful to create a module for VPC? Why it's already available?
modules. Are you asking?
Yeah. Modules,
Modules
yes.
are reusable. We can shareable.
Hmm.
We source them uh, into uh, block, VPC block. Modules are reusable. We
Yes,
can
but is it what was special about your VPC that you had to create a module? Because you can always create a VPC resource.
every time we can reuse for other projects.
Okay. What was the output of your VPC module?
Output of we create in VPC subnet IDs, subnets, NAT
Mhm.
gateway, internet gateway, route tables. So we
All this was the output of the module.
Yeah, it creates provision this VPC infrastructure in AWS or any other cloud platform.
Okay. Have you mentioned zero downtime deployment?
Yes.
Can you explain how did you ensure zero downtime deployments?
Yes, by using Kubernetes.
Mm-hmm.
We use rolling updates and blue green, some application for canary deployment. By using rolling update, we can achieve zero downtime. Uh, it with so do I need to explain?
Yes, I need to understand a bit more. Why you used, was it for different applications? You were using blue green for some and canary for some.
Yes, yes.
So how does blue green work?
Blue green is current blue environment is current running application in production, and green version is new version. Uh, we it switch to if green version is working well, we switch all traffic to green version.
Okay. Then again, theoretical. How did you select it for application one, blue green has to be used for application two, canary deployment has to be used.
We mention in deployment object.
Yeah, that's how you do it. But why do you do it? For app one, you do canary, and for app B, you do blue green.
So,
Is
can you
someone
repeat the question? Can you repeat the
no,
question?
what was your motivation to do blue green for some application and canary deployment for some other applications?
Uh, for
Yes, or
no,
your
my
seniors told you, or
yeah,
you
yeah, my seniors
decided to
told.
do it?
Yes,
Okay. Okay, let me pause here, and let you suggest if this interview was going fine or what was your feeling?
yes.
See, you want to justify uh, 8 years of experience, right?
Yeah,
It's very hard with this kind of. You mentioned in the interview 2 years, but I can see your resume. You have mentioned 8 years. At even at 2 3 years, you are struggling a little bit. Uh, Even if
I
it's
need
something
to I need to hands on more.
yeah,
Right.
you know theoretical, you know concepts,
Mm,
whether it's data blocks or the all the definitions in Kubernetes, and but when it any second question I ask you or third question, you would be you start struggling.
yeah.
That is most likely, I think you would have seen a lot of videos. You have made notes, you have seen videos, you have done prepared more like a college exam, right?
Yeah.
Uh, uh, I'm just trying to understand how you are preparing for your next job. Is it like thinking it's more of a exam and more of an interview to be passed like that? But that's not the case, right? You will be compared with 10, 20, 50 other candidates. So you have to stand out. If it was an exam, you would probably pass it. But if it is a comparison with many other people, that's where you will likely to struggle.
Mm.
So I
So,
think
what is your
you,
suggestion?
I think you need to build few things. You are trying to justify a longer duration of experience, and you have to build some projects. You have
Yeah,
to build
that's what I
complex
have.
hands-on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you really created Kubernetes cluster and deployed applications yourself?
No, theoretically, I have to.
And Terraform, all this that you mentioned,
Terraform,
data blocks.
I did Terraform and CI part, but CD part I have to do.
Mm, right. So that somehow somewhere this gets exposed. My questions were very specifically from your resume itself, but a
Yeah,
company when hiring would have questions based on what they need. They may not
yeah,
match your resume altogether. So I think you need a lot of preparation yet. You need to do more projects, more
Okay.
hands-on.
Mm.
And since you are in the mentorship program, I would suggest you continue those 10 projects that we have just started. So at least
Okay.
that those 10 projects give you a good breadth of work. Uh, Covers agile, covers all the GitOps, multiple Kubernetes projects. Kubernetes is very hot in the interviews. Terraform, luckily you have worked on Terraform, so good. But do some hands-on part because 8 years is not um, a junior role, right? They would expect lead, managing other people. Your language appears that you would struggle doing things yourself, just an individual contributor. You would have to be given some tasks. You will not be able to contribute to tasks in a way that you can give guidance or you can suggest something. It's more like you rely on others to give you task and then implement it.
Okay.
So it's a it will take some more time, but it's doable. Some of the things were commendable. All the theoretical understanding is good. Maybe you need another two,
Hands.
3 months to do
Okay.
hands-on. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And maybe if there is any certification, I couldn't go to certification, but if there are any certifications you can cover, then that would also be good.
Okay.
AWS, Terraform, or Kubernetes certification. I don't see anything on your resume.
Uh,
So that would also be
do I
helpful.
need to include any topics in resume?
No, otherwise there are so this quite detailed, but make sure that you can justify them.
Okay.
It's quite detailed resume. So many technical terms and areas that you have highlighted, which is good. You are likely to get calls if it clicks with the organization, but you should be able to justify it.
Okay.
Okay, let's do another one after maybe 3 months and let's see how it goes.
Okay.